Good morning. This is part 3 of the jobs and workplace idioms. So we're going to look at 8 more common idioms today. So let's find the first one. That's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. So we have a picture of a bird flying. That's not going to fly means your idea is not going to be effective or your behavior is not going to be accepted. So for example, if you come into work late 3 days in a row, your coworker might say, if the boss finds out you come to work late every day, it's not going to fly, meaning your behavior will not be accepted. And the second one, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. That means you have done something perfectly. You have come up with the correct answer or solution. So if you're working on a project and you take your ideas, your final product to the boss, and it was done perfectly, she might say, excellent, you've hit the nail on the head. All right, number 3. Don't burn your bridges. Don't burn your bridges. So of course you can see a bridge on fire. That's representing 2 groups of people. So don't burn your bridges means don't ruin a relationship that you might need at a later date. So for example, if I'm really angry with the company I'm working for, I might tell my friend, I'm going to tell my boss, he is a terrible boss, I hate working here. And my friend might say, no, just be calm, quit respectfully, don't burn your bridges. Because maybe you're going to need a reference from this company, or at a later date, you may want to be employed by the company again. So you do not want to burn your bridges, ruin that relationship. And the next one, put it on the back burner. So if we look at the picture of a stove, these are burners. Put it on the back burner. That means to make something less important, do it later, make it less of a priority. So if you are coming up with ideas for some kind of project right now, and your company doesn't feel it's very important right now, your manager might say, put that on the back burner. We need to complete this work first. Okay, and the next one, I'm swamped. So of course, here is a swamp with water. I'm swamped. Has nothing to do with water. I'm swamped means I am very, very busy. Too many things that I need to get done right now. I'm feeling stressed. I am swamped. We are all in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. So several people together in one boat. That means all of us are in the same difficult situation. So if there are job cuts happening in your workplace and one of your coworkers is crying and upset, you might say, hey, we're going through this together. We're all in the same boat. And the next one, stand your ground. Stand your ground. That means to not change your opinion or something that you want. So, for example, if you really feel you have a great idea to complete this type of work and you present it to a group or to a manager and they say, oh, I don't think so. Why don't you go and try something different? If you want to stand your ground, you're going to express that you really feel you're correct. You're not going to change your mind. And the next one, don't put the cart before the horse. Don't put the cart before the horse. So, of course, there is a correct order. The horse goes first, pulling the cart. So don't put the cart before the horse means do not do things out of order. If we put the cart first, this is not going to be effective or make any sense. Don't put the cart before the horse. So an example of that might be wanting to start your own business. So you apply for a business loan. While you are waiting for approval, you go and buy a bunch of product. You have done that in the wrong order. You need to wait for the loan approval, make sure it's going to work before you go and purchase product for that business. So don't put the cart before the horse means do not do things in an order that does not make any sense. Okay, so let's just take a really quick look at those again. That's not going to fly means that idea is not going to be effective or your behavior is not going to be accepted. You hit the nail on the head means you have done something perfectly. You have done something correctly. Don't burn your bridges means do not ruin a relationship because you may need it in the future. Put it on the back burner means leave it for later or make it less of a priority right now. I'm swamped means I'm extremely busy. I have many, many things I must get done right now. We're all in the same boat means we are all in the same difficult situation together. Stand your ground means stick with what you have asked for. Don't change your opinion. Continue to push for what you want. And don't put the cart before the horse means do not do things in an incorrect order. Make sure you are doing the first step first, followed by the second step. Okay, I hope those were useful and thank you for watching.